Quick message before this video begins. This is my first ever podcast, so it is a little bit choppy. This is also my first time recording with WatermelonTorch. He lives in a different time zone, and there was some connection issues between us while recording. You might notice them here and there. WatermelonTorch and I are co-hosts on this podcast. This is for small YouTubers. Feel free to hit me up in the future, and you might be a guest in the video. Regardless of that, hope you enjoyed today's video.
Alright, we are good. Alright, I just completely forgot how to start a podcast. Welcome back to Coming Up, the podcast for small YouTubers. Today we have our other host, Arian, here to talk with us. Zoom couldn't make it today, which is completely fine. And yeah, we're just gonna talk about whatever's going on, I guess.
Alright. Hey, it's me, Aaron B3, aka Memory24. Welcome to my first video with WatermelonTorch. Link to the channel will be down below. Alright, so let's get this started.
Let's go. I genuinely just want to start off by just an introduction to you, to my channel. So like just go and tell me like about like your channel, like when it started, how it started, and all that.
Alright, so it all started back when I was born. No, I'm just playing. So,
okay.
So a few years ago, probably around third grade-ish. So, you know, but I'm mixing my numbers up. 8 years ago.
Okay.
I made my first channel, and around that time, like, I think the only goal I really had was to hit 100 subs, which then gradually turned into 500, even though I wasn't even pushing past 10. So I was posting like stupid little videos daily, like no editing. I didn't know how to put gameplay onto a screen or any of that stuff, so I'd have face cam with no gameplay. And
okay.
I think I don't remember what happened to the channel. I don't know the name or anything. It's probably still up somewhere. And around I'd say 7th to 8th grade, me and my friend, he's been like a video or two. His name's Chris. He made a channel and I started editing for him, but he only has two to three videos. That's how I started off, like, with my channel.
Yeah,
I just built my own, and well, first videos, they're pretty trash. But I mean, just about everyone's is.
True.
And then until like, I'd say April, that's when I started taking it fully seriously because of one video that sort of blew up on my channel. So let me search that up real quick. I forgot the name of it.
Alright. I mean, now you got 460 subs. You're about to hit 500.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy, man.
For real.
Lowest viewed would be
470 subs. Holy.
And you're getting there too, man. That's what's up. When did you start?
Yes, sir. I started, well, this channel started last year in December, but like in general YouTube, it was a couple years ago. I've had like 2 channels.
So how long ago did you hit 100, like your first milestone?
Wait, what?
How long ago did you hit your first milestone? Like, what would your first milestone be? 50, 100, 10?
First milestone was 50. Took me so long. Then 100 came by like a little bit quicker. And then like 2 or 3 months ago, now I'm at 200. Like, it was out of nowhere. Absolutely out of nowhere. That's how you know the content is changing. When it goes from like you barely get you
your thing's lagging
in like 2 weeks. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix it. Crap.
That's all good, man.
This is what I feared. Technical difficulties.
It sucks, dude.
For real.
Well, I mean, I got most of it, but towards when you were talking about your second milestone, that's when it started cutting off.
Oh, but my second milestone was like 100 subs.
Mhm.
That was like where it was at, and then out of nowhere got to 200, like absolutely out of nowhere. Like I hit 200 like I don't know a couple weeks ago, and it took
Mhm.
me like 2 weeks to go from 100 to 200. Like it was absolutely out of nowhere, considering that I wasn't even getting anywhere like close to 50 at one point.
Mhm.
Like it was just out of nowhere. Crazy.
So like for me, I'd say about a year ago, I was posting just whenever I wanted to, just a
Mhm.
video here and there, and throughout that, I gained because I'm somewhat popular at my school. I know most of the people. I'm like big friends with seniors, juniors, just everyone around. So
Mhm.
as that went on, I posted on my Snapchat and occasionally on my Instagram just to check out my channel if they wanted to, and yeah, I grew somewhat from there, and I hit my first milestone of 50, I think, by the end of the year, like when I first started the channel,
Mhm.
and then yeah, it took almost a year later to get to 100 because I was posting so like small amounts.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
I feel that. Yeah.
yeah. So when I got to I'd say April, that's when I posted this video called I watched a cursed movie from the 1980s, some basic clickbait for Antrim.
Yeah.
So the first day the video it became my most viewed video the first day it came out, like pushed past 400 that exact same day. And then
Hmm?
I thought that'd be the peak of it, but then almost, I'd say a month later, that's when it actually reached its peak. It was getting like 700, 800 views a day.
Holy.
Exactly, that came so out of nowhere. I was surprised because I was just, sleeping. I posted another video and then I woke up to like 30 new subs that day.
Holy.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So once that like came up, I told myself if it keeps going on, I'd start like daily uploading in May, set a challenge for myself, and that's when like the official start of this. Like I know the channel started back in 2018, but I don't consider anything before any of this stuff like to be canon, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So in May, that's when I started May Mayhem, where I started daily uploading, and my goal was to hit 200 subs because I was at like I think 180 something, 190. And
Mhm.
I thought I'd just gain 10 by the end of the month. I ended up hitting 250 by the end.
Holy.
And so my next goal was just 300. And I was growing so slowly in June that I didn't think I'd be able to hit it, which I didn't really care about because I'm just posting like for myself.
Mhm.
And a few of my videos like blew up some like back to back to back, and it pushed me past to 350 by the end of the month instead. So every month, like there's always some random video that just does really good on my channel, and I don't know. It's just crazy. I guess the
I,
algorithm just favors me sometimes.
I almost feel the same way sometimes. Like
Mhm.
out of nowhere, something big will come.
Yeah, like your
Like
rerun video, right?
yeah, my rerun video, it was out of nowhere. Literally, it was at like 80 views.
Hmm.
And then Danny, the creator of the game, actually posted his video like of him making the game.
Hmm.
And then that's when people usually go ahead and check out the game or
Hmm.
the videos people have made for the game. And literally out of nowhere, I checked the video. It's like past 200 views, and I'm like, okay, this was out of nowhere. I checked the comments. Danny himself had commented on my video.
That's
I'm over
huge,
here
dude.
going crazy, and then on the same day, it hits like 800 views. Then I wake
Sheesh.
up to like 1,500 views. I'm like, what? And now it's at like 2,000. It was out of nowhere.
Honestly,
Like,
that's the
it's
thing that
200.
if people underestimate the power of social media, because let's say you're playing a game that had like no like pop traction at all, and then someone just randomly made a TikTok or YouTube video on it, and it ended up blowing up, right? I don't know, it'll bring attraction to your channel too because they're gonna end up searching up for that game and your gameplay will most likely pop up even though it wasn't big before.
Oh yeah, 100%. If you search up like
Hmm.
rerun game, my video is one of the top. And like if you look at the thumbnails, my video I guess would be the one to click. I mean, I don't know. It's a second from the top when you search it up. But I mean, you bring that up and like it really is true because when you look at Among Us with like the game that it is right now, like it's been a game for so long, but finally somebody made a video on it or started streaming it. More streamers picked up on it, and now it's literally so big on Twitch. I mean, let me just check like how many viewers it has on Twitch right now.
Honestly, the whole story behind Among Us is also so inspirational because the first year it came out, it only averaged like 9 players per lobby.
For real, right now it has 400,000 people watching it. And then
Jeez.
Counter-Strike has 16,000, Fall Guys has 8,000, and Fortnite has 83. This game has more popular games just combined.
Mm-hmm.
You could even throw in League of Legends in there, and it'd still be more.
Jesus.
Like, holy. And it's such a fun game. It truly is.
Yeah, honestly, it is. I tried playing like for the first time not too long ago because I had to wait for my own card to come in so I could buy it and stuff. I was just gonna play like play a game or two before I started recording, and ended up playing for 4 hours that same session.
Legit, I tried to play like with random people though, and sometimes it's just so annoying because like somebody will
just
say,
say
"I think
someone's
it's
sus."
this person,"
But with
for
no
real, they
evidence
just
at
say
all, no
"red
evidence.
sus," and then it's like chill. It's like no evidence at all, and they
Honestly,
get you anyway.
I can't even say much about that because whenever I'm imposter, I do the exact same thing, and it almost always works.
Honestly, I do that too. If I'm imposter on a randoms game, like it's just straight up. Oh, I saw this person do it, and even if it says that they're not the imposter, they still like don't think that I'm it. It's like wow. Oh gosh.
Because of its popularity too, they were originally gonna make a sequel to it, but they stopped on working on it just so they could work on servers and stuff for the new
Oh
one.
yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're just gonna continue with it, which is honestly like such a good thing because
It's
I
smarter
didn't
to do
want to
that.
pay for the other like Among Us 2.
Mhm.
And yeah, it is smarter. Um, yeah.
I'm honestly just
Among
hoping they add more colors and stuff though. Like
For
little
real, I
things.
hate it when when my color gets taken. I want other people to have their colors and just let me stick with my style.
Imagine bigger lobbies too, more than 10 people.
For real.
Up
Oh
to five,
wait,
up to five
that
imposters. That could be cool.
that would be crazy though. 5 imposters would need like 20 people, right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's funny.
At least. That would
Chats
be
would go wild
crazy.
too.
You just walk into electrical and there's 5 bodies.
Get gangbanged by them all.
That would actually be insane. Yeah, Among Us literally taking the world by storm right now. Um, I'm on Twitter right now. I'm trying to see. Literally, the only thing that's catching my eye, that's trending, is
I forgot we live in different time zones, so there's gonna be different trending topics for both of us.
Oh yeah, it would. Wait, what's trending for you?
Well,
I
it
actually
says
want
just
to
trending
know.
in US, so it says "We back" in all caps. Do you have that? It's about the NBA, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, makes sense. There was a thing about YouTube. Because apparently YouTube took down somebody's video. It's is this person? Oh my god, I'm gonna get this name wrong. Mama Max
Mama
or
Max.
something like that. And basically, it was a video about it's like hunting predators on a child or something.
Hmm.
Like it was like about pedophiles on a children's dating app or whatever.
Children's dating it?
Yeah,
They
but
have
they're
those?
hunting. Apparently, I mean, let's be
What?
honest. Snapchat can be a children's dating app.
That's crazy.
Any
What the
social
hell?
media can be a children's dating app. but they were hunting pedophiles. So it's not like they were the pedophiles. And YouTube took down their video. But YouTube at the same time leaves up so many things that should definitely not be up. I mean, just some of these mobile games ads are ridiculous.
Yeah, they be censoring the dumbest things sometimes.
For real.
There should be more focus on like specific things opposed to what they are focusing on.
For real, like I get mobile ads sometimes of like there's this one where it's like a lot I forgot the name, but like in the ad the girl shoots the bullet and her ass jiggles and I'm just sitting there like, bro, what is this? And you know the 6-year-olds are gonna want to click. You know they are. And you also know in the actual game that will never happen. It's just one of those games that like the ad is not what the gameplay actually
Yeah, they
is.
got all these good graphics, 3D art, and then when you click on it, it's just pixels and
For real. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And YouTube just allows that. And it's not even just ads. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more stuff that is still being allowed on YouTube right now. I'm sure there's stuff that like even just people in general that have done things that should definitely or that have definitely gotten them in like really big trouble. Example is Alinity freaking throwing her cat, right?
Mhm.
That will be considered animal abuse. And so many other people have done abuse on YouTube, but YouTube never takes anything down.
There's also Tony
Ridiculous.
Lopez, like who texted minors, and his YouTube channel's still up too. They just
For
haven't
real,
posted.
for real. Like, I don't know. YouTube should 100% take down the their stuff. I forgot what it was that I saw the other week, but it was like YouTube taking something down
Mhm.
even though nothing happened on YouTube, like something happened like in real life and YouTube took it down just because they thought it was wrong, yet they don't take some of these other things down. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's what it was. There's also like some Netflix trailer that apparently looks very
Cuties.
pedo-ish. Yeah,
Cuties, yeah.
cuties. I haven't seen the trailer yet because I completely forgot. Have you?
I have. It has a 3% like to dislike ratio.
What is it about though?
So I guess the person that did the description writing for Cuties just named it in like the dumbest way possible, right? It's supposed to be about how sexualizing girls is bad, but in the movie
Okay.
they straight up have shots of girls twerking, like they're 11 and stuff. So they went
Oh
about it in
my
the worst way
god.
possible.
Whole. Oh, I'm looking at. Okay, yep. This is totally. That is why it has 2.1 million dislikes and 60K likes.
And they have the audacity to make it 18 plus when they have kids in it. That's one of the dumbest parts too.
Wait, they made it 18.
Yeah, it's rated M or rated
That's
R.
actually that's that's almost like shooting a porn video with kids.
Yeah, it's softcore porn at that point.
Yeah, like uh, Netflix, you need to watch yourself, okay? Holy. That's ridiculous, bruh.
And the fact that they
That's
haven't taken on the movie yet either, it's
for
absurd.
real. And even YouTube should be taking this freaking trailer down. This trailer shouldn't be up. I don't
It's
care
not
if it's
even
a trailer.
it's
I
not
don't
even
care
age
if it's
restricted, man.
Netflix. What?
It's not even age restricted. Like that's the least they could do.
For real, it's not even age restricted. Like, oh my god. And you know YouTube, like YouTube can't say, "Oh, we didn't know either." I mean, of course they know. It has 2.1 million dislikes.
And
It's
14 million
literally
views.
yeah, they know. I mean, it was all over Twitter when it happened. Like they
Mhm.
know.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
don't know.
already out too.
Oh, the movie's already out?
Pretty sure. Let me check.
Yeah, you go ahead
Jeez.
and check.
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now. Came out last month.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't. I mean, it needs to be taken down, but you know.
I mean, I say that the only good I could really see out of it is that a bunch of people are canceling their subscriptions, so it'll definitely send a big message to Netflix.
Facts, facts, facts.
And if people do want to watch
Well,
Netflix
definitely.
originals, they could always just go to third-party websites.
True, true. I mean, the thing is, like, Netflix, like, you could say now they know not to do this again, but at the same time, they didn't take it down, and you know, like, I'm feeling some feeling they were like get canceled for this.
Mhm.
Like, there's no way everybody during the whole entire time they were shooting the movie, whole entire time they were directing, writing, producing, whatever. There's no way not one person thought this is kind of effed up. There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
And you'd think that'd be like directed or created by like a male or something, you know? But it's 100% directed like by a female too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess that's kind of better though, because if it was a male, that would just be the
That'd be like the
most.
cherry on top.
Yeah, that would be the cherry on top. Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Holy, that would be horrible. Yeah, YouTube, you need to watch yourself. I got a copyright strike recently.
A strike?
The videos take or no, it wasn't a strike actually. It wasn't a strike. Um, it was on my reacting to the double XL videos.
Mm.
I knew it was gonna get like copyrighted. So I knew it was, gonna say like, oh, you can't make any money from this. But apparently, every single one of the things that I reacted to, got like copyrighted for like no revenue, except for one of them that got copyrighted for just nobody can see this now. So it's like UMG takedown or whatever you
I hate
call it.
when yeah, I hate those. So once I used Playboy Cardi like instrumental, like not the actual song, just the beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
For about 10 seconds of a video, and they took the whole thing down, so I had to just go back, re-render the whole video, repost it. It was like 10-inch when it came out.
Holy. Yeah, those things are just some of them are just BS, man. You know,
Mhm.
I got so on my channel trailer is pretty much just a vlog.
Mhm.
It's like it was oh my god, what is it called? Why can't I think of it? The beginning of it. Straight
Mhm.
up the beginning. The morning. I don't know if you know that sound effect where it's like it's the morning wake up song. But
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
the
it
chirping and stuff, birds, or
yeah.
hmm.
That got copyrighted.
Really? Was
Yeah,
it
I
Disney
know,
or
right?
something?
I no, it wasn't. It was one of those. I think it was one of the I don't know.
Hold up, it's
That
disconnecting.
copyrighted it.
Can you repeat it?
I think it was one of those bots that like just goes
Hmm.
around and copyrights everything.
No, I feel you, because at the end of my videos, I always have the same song playing. It's How to Ghost by Cerner Dorothy. And every once in a while, some random company just finds one video and just copyrights it for no reason when I have it in every single video. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like a weird
100%.
bot. It's a weird bot.
I got copyrighted for my Portal and my Portal 2 ending.
Mm.
Both of those endings because they both end in a song. Which I
Damn.
mean that's just a thing for Portal. But the thing is, Valve made that song. They say you can use any content of our games. In other words, you can play the games, you can listen to the music of the games, you can listen to the sound effects of the games, you can listen to GLaDOS talking to you in the games, and you should not get copyrighted. But no, a random bot copyrighted both of those for the song that wasn't even theirs. I literally spent there 2 hours researching what this thing was, what this random company was, and I couldn't find out one thing of them relating back to Valve or relating back to anything to do with Portal, or even I couldn't find anything of them what's that what's that game? Oh my god, I can't remember it. Freaking one of Valve's most popular games. Why am I Half-Life? Yep. They had nothing to do with Half-Life. They had nothing to do with Portal. They had nothing to do with Valve. I even checked if they had anything to do with TFT. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to do with Valve at all. And they copyrighted my video.
Did you try
I got
repealing it?
so mad. I see, the thing about appealing it is then you have a chance, like you have a chance of going to court. And if they put up a good enough case, which, let's be honest, I can't just get a lawyer out of nowhere. I don't know how it works, okay? I don't know how court works, okay? But, like, if they put up a good enough case or whatever, or somehow end up winning, my channel just gets deleted. And I ain't about to have that.
That's what sucks about having, like, smaller channels, too, because the bigger companies always are going to win over it.
For real. And the thing is, like, my Portal and Portal 2 series really brought, a lot of people that are really supportive on my channel to the channel, just because Portal and Portal 2 are such like iconic games that, like, if you don't have that on your channel, some people are gonna have an issue with you. Those games are just so amazing to like play. Like, the endings of both of them just make you like, oh my god, you know. And the storyline of both of them, the storyline of Portal itself, just and Half-Life, since they are in the same universe, just that whole universe just makes you go, oh my god. And I mean, people love that series. And yeah, if you're watching this right now, anybody watching, if you haven't played a Half-Life game or a Portal game, go ahead and do so, because amazing games, amazing. And Valve, I mean, Valve makes amazing games. Half-Life is actually their like test game. They put like their best work into the Half-Life engine, and then they use that engine to make the next Portal game and the next whatever game. So, like, their first Half-Life game was so advanced for their time, and their second Half-Life game was so advanced for their time. Every single Half-Life game they've made is extremely advanced for their time. That's why their most recent one, they went for the top thing, which right now is like VR. Like, if you make a really good VR game, I mean, it's a good VR game. And Valve made like the best VR game right now. Like, graphically, it's the best. Like, nothing can compete with it graphically. It is insane.
It's so hard to find like good games compared to Valve's order games nowadays too.
For real. Like, anything Valve makes, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's good. It's straight up good. It's a hit. Yeah, it's a hit. Like, it's something I'll play, even though I can't, but I'll play.
I've heard they're trying to make Half-Life 3 now, or Episode 3, one of those two, because
something like that.
Because of how Alex ended.
Yeah, it's something like that. I saw Alex. I saw Jacksepticeye play it. I don't know. I don't know what Valve's doing, honestly.
That's revolutionary. Really they have never made a third to anything before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they haven't made Portal 3.
No, Team Fortress 3, no, nothing.
Holy, that would actually be crazy. Yeah. Like, they just hype it up with that. Honestly, actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say they made a Portal 3 just kind of in disguise, but they kind of didn't. It was a VR game that was in the Portal facility, but it wasn't a Portal game. It was just kind of like, it almost looked like a test for their VR stuff. But it was a pretty cool game. It was short though. but it's kind of interesting.
The main and
Um,
because of games like those, that's why I'm thankful that they have digital versions of games because things sell out so quickly.
for real,
Like the
like
Xbox and the
100%.
PS5 right now.
Oh yeah, you can't even get one right now.
And what
It
was
broke.
worse was the for PCs, it was the RTX 3080, I think, that just came out. All those like were gone within minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy. I mean, I feel like there's somebody that just so many just so they can resell them. Like, those are the main guys.
They got whole companies and bots to buy out the stock sometimes just so they could resell them.
For real. Those are the annoying ones. Um, trying to. Yeah, Valve. They even have their own like VR headset called the Valve Index. Like everything about Valve is great. But since you brought up PS5 and Xbox, right now, like the PS5 like conference of like all their exclusives a couple months ago or whatever, and
Mm,
now they had another one with a couple more. I'm just saying, looks amazing, and I'm talking about the PS5 by the way.
mm.
Looks amazing. I mean, their recent one, they announced that they're having a Harry Potter game,
Yeah, it looks
which I
amazing.
think,
That's wild.
yeah, it legit looks so cool. Like I hope, like I wish I could play it. I really wish I could play it.
Like the last
Like
time I've ever seen a Harry Potter game was on the PS2 as well, and it was
really?
yeah, it was phenomenal, man. I had it when I was 6, I think 7.
hmm
It was really
I
long too.
actually didn't even know that there was a Harry Potter game. I thought like that was gonna be the first.
Let me check if there's any on the Xbox 360 or PS3.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Xbox, I've seen some of their exclusives, but like if we're talking exclusives, you can't compare with PS5 this year.
Honestly, there's barely any Xbox exclusives I can really name other than Halo and stuff.
For real. Like, and I know it is a stereotype to just say, "Oh, you're going to be playing Halo for the rest of your life or whatever." But like, bruh, the first thing they announce is a new Halo game. Like, I know that's going to get people hyped because they've been playing Halo for a long time, but at the same time it's like, "Yo,
But
make
graphically, it
something
doesn't even look
different,
that good.
please."
It's wild.
For real, I saw so many people clowning on it. Even Zoom literally made a video about the Halo graphics because he was streaming Halo like every single Halo game. I think he streamed like he finished all of them.
Mm.
And I watched some of them, but I think he did that so that then he could play the newer one when it comes out or something like that.
Bro, I bet he was disappointed. That
But
sucks.
yeah, he was disappointed 100%. He was, bro. Um. Talking about let me just search up Xbox Series X exclusives. Let me just check it. I hope there's like a list.
Yeah.
Um wow, okay. Yo, there was one PS5 exclusive that was like it was like space and it had this little girl and you were like kind of like an astronaut and like
Oh,
I don't
Returnal?
think is that what it's called?
I believe so. That's what it looks like from the thumbnail.
Fraternal, you said?
Nah, Returnal.
A Returnal video game. Uh, no, it's not that one.
Hmm.
That one is that one's like you're going back in time or something
Mm.
like that. It's not that one. It's something different, but it looked like I don't think a lot of people said much about it because the trailer was so plain. And I think it was just so they wouldn't reveal anything because I feel like that game is going to be that type of game where it's like you can't reveal anything because everything is a banger.
Mm.
Like everything is just shocking. I don't know. I really want to see people play that game and I mean I want to play the game for myself if I'm being honest, bro. It looks
One
so
game that I
cool.
was hyped for from the PS5 would be Ghostwire Tokyo. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, that looked so cool. It actually looked so cool.
The first trailer that they announced, or no, the reveal, it showed like noodles. They looked so realistic. It was insane.
For real. I saw that in bro when they were like using the superpowers on all these like monsters. Like at first I thought it was just a horror game, right? And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
me
this is
too,
gonna
me
be
too.
lit. And then when I saw it was a horror game plus you're freaking like listening now. Okay, give me more. I want to know.
Honestly, I can't wait for that one. Probably one of the best ones to come out,
For real.
along with. And the cool part about Spider-Man, the new ones that comes with the digital version of the original Spider-Man game remastered.
I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that.
I think you
Oh,
have to
when
buy
you
a
get
specific
the
version though.
wait, say that again. Say that again.
I think it's a specific version you have to get though.
Okay. The PS5 when you get it, it actually already comes with games. All you have to do is download. And I'm trying to find which games these are because it will actually shock you if you don't already know.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Uh, I need to find. I need to find. Come on. Oh gosh. Let me guess. I'm not gonna end up finding it. Cool. I'm gonna have to go to the actual video, the PS5 conference thing. It's like one of the titles is one of the Resident Evil games. Okay.
The
Like
OG ones or
it
the newer one?
basically. Not the new one. Like, okay, so basically what I'm talking about is once you get the PS5, you can instantly download for free. You can instantly download some games that are like classics. Okay, they're literally classics. One of them is the first why am I Last of Us. The first Last of Us. You can install it. The first Last of Us remastered. You can install it as soon as you get the
Remastered?
PS5. Yeah. So it just looks better.
Hmm.
So basically, what they're doing is they're giving you the PS5, or not giving it to you. Obviously, you have to buy it. But then they're just giving you these classic games so that the people that weren't there for the release of these classic games are now here to, be able to play them and know what's going on the games that are about to come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cuz like with a new Resident Evil coming out, nobody's going to know what's going on or not, like nobody's going to know what happened before if they don't play those games,
Yeah.
so you kind of have to.
I like the way they took Resident Evil 2, like how they changed it from third person to first person and just made it based off a horror element instead of like how they did it before.
Yeah, 100%.
Because honestly, I thought that the series was sort of like falling off after the fourth game.
For real, I was talking to my friend, and he had no idea like what this whole PS5 exclusive, like why it was so good, why people were talking about it. So I was explaining it to him, and I told know about horror games, right? And I told him, yeah, you're probably not going to get as much horror games on Xbox. Now, I'm not saying there aren't any horror games on Xbox, because I actually don't know. But, like, if you're looking for classics, you're Resident Evil, And he told me, like, Resident Evil talking about, and he was talking to me about Resident Evil 2, which was, like, third person. You got guns and you're shooting zombies,
Yeah.
But, like, when you go and look at freaking Resident Evil, like the latest one, not the one that's coming out, but like the one before Resident Evil 8, so Resident Evil 7, that one is just horrifying, man. I remember watching that with popcorn on my couch, screaming, watching my favorite freaking YouTubers play it, screaming because like there was like cannibals, okay?
Yeah.
Like there's a part where you go into the house and there's cannibals. They're freaking eating your arm. They staple your hand. They like cut your hand off and they staple it back on like it's disgusting, and I'm over here screaming.
It's almost like comparable to a whole different game. Like comparing 6 to 7, it just doesn't seem like the same game series.
For real, for real. Oh, there's a new Five Nights at Freddy's coming out for the PS5.
For real?
Yeah, it's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I remember this being like, somebody said something about it. Like, I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know it was coming out for the PS5. And like, the trailer for it, I'm just saying these graphics are gonna be scary enough to horrify the absolute crap out of anybody. Like, we're talking about like okay, now I'm on Resident Evil. We're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's freaking sister location times 5.
You think there's gonna be actual like free roam now?
I don't know. I hope. I mean, when you think about it, sister location was kind of like them exploring that, because before that it was, you know, just exploring cameras, looking at hallways or whatever. Then sister location was a little bit more, you know, you actually get to go here, you crawl in vents, you do all this, and I guess that's now, you know, leading up to, you know, security breach. Not, but you know, them, you know, making this and then upgrading it to sister location, and now upgrading it to security breach type of thing. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the games you can download off the start of the PS5 is God of War. I think it's like the newest God of War that they have.
Jeez. That's
Which
amazing.
is what's it called? God of War. It's that one with the sun.
Oh yeah, it's just called God of
whatever.
War.
Really? That's
Yeah.
literally all it's called?
Yeah.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Just God of War.
That kind of surprises me. I'm trying to find these games and I can't. Where are they? Come on. I'm literally watching the conference back, trying to find it. Resident Evil 8, I've watched that trailer like 5 times and it still like amazes me. It still makes me think of how scared I'm going to be on my couch with some pop.
I'm wondering how they're gonna improve for when they make new consoles too, because they have all the way up to the PS9 trademark right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they trademarked the names PS6, 7, 8, and 9.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Obviously, they're not working on the PS9. If anything,
Yeah.
they just think they know, but like PS9, like, is going to be outdated. But obviously, I'm pretty. They have to. It's like, you know, some company can't like, hey, the new PS6, and they're like, huh?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Yeah, it's no longer the PlayStation 6. It's the Play Statue. Play Statue 6. Like, bruh, get your Play Statue out of here.
But it's wild because right now it's gonna have up to 8K, I think, and 120 frames per second.
For real, which is
So-
like revolutionary.
So it makes you think how big it will be once it gets to the PS6 and above.
It's gonna be insane. I mean, it just depends on how PCs are
Mhm.
when you truly think about it. Again, I'm trying to find this download thing. Oh, on the PS5 conference, this was hilarious. Fortnite was one of the games on there.
Fortnite.
On the latest one, which was a week ago. So a week ago, one where they announced like the date.
Mhm.
And I watched like 3 different streamers react to it, and every single time Fortnite came on, they were like disgusted. They were like, why am I seeing this? Like, they literally promoted Fortnite and said gonna be available at launch. Like, not dip, we all already knew that. Like, obviously there's gonna be Fortnite, but like, please don't put this in this conference, because everybody's just like so hyped, and then you just see Fortnite and you're like, okay,
It's
no.
honest to God mood killer.
For real? No. one of the streamers I was watching react to it, I literally had to pause the stream because I was laughing so hard. Legit, he doesn't know what it is like at the beginning. Like he hears the horn, but he doesn't acknowledge it. Then he sees like the first thing, and you can see in his face like he's like thinking it's something bad, but he doesn't know yet. And then he sees like the iconic like Fortnite stuff, and he's like, "Come on!" It was awesome, man. I'm like, "Yup, that's how I'm feeling too." Genuine mood killer. All right, come on. Oh, Demon Souls is coming out. Which is like a sequel to Dark Souls, I think, kind of.
Whole new
I don't know if
series?
it's a sequel.
Demon
It's called
Souls.
Demon Souls. Yeah, because the series is called Souls. So there's been Dark Souls, and now there's Demon Souls. And a lot of people were like, I swear, it's going to be underrated. It's going to be. Because I didn't see not one person talking about it. They just watched it and didn't really say much about it.
Oh, it's
right?
a remake.
I even. Yeah. Wait, it's a remake?
Yeah, it's a remake from a PS3 game, 2009.
I thought it was like a sequel. I didn't know it was a remake. Wait.
November? Yeah, it's coming out this November.
Yeah. But if it's a remake, why would they call it a whole different thing?
Maybe they're adding more content to it this time around.
I think they are, because the game does look a little bit different. I mean, obviously the graphics are absolutely splendid, right? But a lot of people weren't like talking much about it. I saw one streamer talk about it, only one, and they were literally saying, "I'm playing this on stream because they can't make videos of Dark Souls, like anything that's like Dark Souls anymore, because you're just gonna be cutting out 5 hours of you dying on the same boss." I mean, it is what it is, but the game really looks really cool, and like the audio that they've used and the gameplay that they've used in the trailer, I mean, it looks legit. It looks really good. The audio looks sounds really good, and the visuals look really good, and the bosses look better than ever. Literally gigantic blobs of monsterness.
When it first came out, it had pretty high ratings too. Like, I
Oh
think
yeah.
all of them are around A pluses or close by.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jacksepticeye, you obviously know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye, some of his first videos were Dark Souls.
Hmm.
It was an extremely popular game.
Now,
It's
did you
kind of
know
like
that? Yeah, continue.
I was gonna say it's kind of like Bloodborne. Well, it's not like Bloodborne, but like the difficulty is like Bloodborne.
Hmm.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was talking about like I think it was yesterday or the day before. There was a bunch of albums and music that came out like back to back.
Really?
Yeah, so one of the main ones that I know about is Joji. His newest album, Nectar, dropped, and honestly, it's pretty amazing. And then Melanie Martinez, I think Lil Peep as well. They both had albums dropping. Tory Lanez had a whole album yesterday too. It was just a
Oh
big day for
yeah,
music in general.
I saw Tory Lanez and I saw Machine Gun Kelly, I think.
Mm. Yeah, a lot of
I
music last night.
Yeah, guess it's out of absolutely nowhere. Okay, I have I'm on I finally found the part where they talk about like everything that will be available at download. I'm gonna keep pausing and reading. Okay, so Battlefield 1 will be available as soon as you own that PS5, okay?
The Battlefield one that recently came out, or the one that was like just Battlefield the original.
It genuinely just tells me Battlefield 1, so I don't know.
Damn.
Infamous Second Son. I don't know what that is, if I'm being
Oh,
honest.
that's a great game, man.
It is?
Yeah.
What's it about? What's it about?
So the original Infamous was about a guy who had electric powers, like with his hands, he could use electricity, shoot them out. The sequel, I'm not super certain about Infamous Second Son. I think it is about his son or child that has superpowers as well.
I think it's fire because that's what it looks like right now
Mhm.
on my screen.
Yeah, so the whole basis of it is that he has superpowers, and I think he's able to teleport, fly, and stuff with it too. So it's overall
Okay,
pretty
that's
cool.
cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. All right, Batman Arkham Knight will also be available
Yeah, the entire Arkham
as soon as
series
you
is
get
just
that
fire.
PS5. For real, for real. The Last Guardian will be available, which that game was really cute, I think. Like the ending of it, I think was really wholesome. I think. Wait, okay, don't quote me on that because I think I'm getting two games mixed up. Either this game's ending was really wholesome or really sad. I don't remember because either the whatever you're protecting or whatever I don't know like dies or something like that.
Hmm.
But I heard it's a really nice game to just um uh play like after school or whatever. The Last of Us remastered is gonna be available at PS5 when you get the PS5. P5 Personas is gonna be available. I don't know what that
Persona
is
for
either.
real?
Yeah.
That's wild. I think the like expanded version of it came out too recently. Persona 5 Royal. Let me
Really?
see. Persona 5. Yeah, the game came out in 2016, and then recently, it was either this year or last year, they came out with Persona 5 Royal. That was like an expanded version of the game.
Oh, okay. Resident Evil Biohazard, which is Resident Evil 7, will be available. So
Hmm.
basically, if the graphics are better in these games, you're basically gonna throw up every single time this man chops off your leg.
Finally get to see
Um,
an 8K,
for real,
8K human
for
guts and
real.
stuff.
Oh my god, that's gonna be disgusting. Let me see what else is gonna be available. Okay, there's a random explosion, but it doesn't tell me the name. Oh wait, I know what this explosion is. This is Uncharted, but I can't remember if it's Uncharted 4 or 3. I
Uncharted
think it's
4.
Uncharted 4. It has to be 4 because there's no way they're about to give you 3, right? For the PS4 or
Hmm.
3. What was it? I don't remember. But Uncharted is an insanely amazing series.
One of the best.
Love that for real. That was one of the just binge watched. And then there's a bunch of games, including God of War, um, Monster Hunter Worlds. I don't know what that is, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
Fallout 4. You will be able to have Fallout 4.
Fallout
Holy.
4. That was one of the first games I ever bought, like with my own cash.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. You'll be able to have Final Fantasy. I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot everything about Roman numerals during this summer. It's XV.
15.
XV. I don't. 15. Okay, you'll be able to have Final Fantasy 15, I guess. Ratchet and Clank, which is a really, really, really underrated series. I don't care what anybody says.
Honestly, the
Ratchet
movie
and
isn't that
Clank.
bad either.
Oh yeah, true. I have seen that. Ratchet and Clank literally was my freaking childhood. That game was something that like I would just I would sit there and I would just have so much fun. It was that and it was a Sonic game. And I also had a Lord of the Rings game that also was so much fun. Those
Hmm.
games are underrated, man.
I
Like a
think
lot
so.
of people. Well, actually, never mind. They're probably not underrated. It's just not as many people make videos about like Ratchet and Clank.
Hmm.
It's more of just a game to chill to,
Yeah.
just play.
I need a
Let's
second. I'll be right
see.
back. Hold up.
So, the other games that are gonna be available are Days Gone, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I completely forgot everything about that game.
Hmm.
Completely forgot. Like, uh, yeah. Bloodborne is going to be available. Detroit Become Human will be available, which is actually my favorite game of all time, man. That game made me cry like 5 times. No cap. That game is an emotional game, man. And Mortal Kombat 5 will be available as soon as
5?
you get that PS5. Yeah, 5.
Never played
Insane.
any of them before 10.
Uh, wait. What is X
10.
in Roman numerals? Okay, it's Mortal Kombat 10. Never mind. It's not Mortal Kombat 5. It's 10. Um. Yeah. Detroit Become Human. Have you like seen it or played it?
Yeah, I've seen Corey X Kenshin play. I think most of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did play it. He did. Um, That game, and the fact that it has so many different endings is just insane to me. Such a creative game, man.
I like any game that has multiple endings. Like your
For
actual
real.
actions influence it. Because like The Walking Dead originally did pretty good with it on season one, but then I'd say season three it just started like doing it a little bit badly. Because at the end there was only two choices. Like
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. It, like I don't know. I just hope there isn't another Detroit, because Detroit Become Human is my favorite game, and I don't want it to like be like The Last of Us 2, where everybody just says so much bad stuff about it, and it no longer becomes anybody's favorite game. Although I will be honest with you, I liked The Last of Us 2. I
Yeah,
didn't think
honestly,
it
it
was
was pretty
bad.
good. Like people, I think they only gave it like so much because of Abby and the people who died. But
Yeah,
if you push that aside, it actually has a really good story for everyone in
for
it.
real. And you know what I hated the most was those Twitter people. Like, I literally had to take a break from Twitter for like 3 weeks. I literally uninstalled it. I literally hated like the people that would be like, such horrible writing. Like, bro, I want to see you write this. Like, go
Yeah.
ahead, because not only is this actually good writing, it's also probably extremely hard to write something that is like that is better than made people literally gasp.
Mm. It's like that's the whole thing about making a good game or a good video in general too. Like the come up or stuff right after it. It's just gonna be hard to match up.
Yeah, 100%. And just like I know people were saying they were saying that freaking Joel died like in a wrong way, because he was like the main like guy that we all looked at. You know, he grew so much in the series, or
Mm.
just in the first like episode. We watched him grow, and we watched Ellie grow with him. Um, or not first episode, first game,
Mm.
and he died in such like a brutal way. Like, I get that they were saying that, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, when Joel died, I cried, and I wouldn't
Mm.
have cried if he didn't get clubbed to death. Like,
He
these
deserved
types
a,
of games,
actual hero's death. Like to be honest, like maybe a sacrifice. Like that's what I would have expected if he died.
yeah, 100%. No, I definitely agree with you, but
Mm.
I don't like these games are, to me, are all about the emotion that I feel while playing them. If I'm not feeling any emotion while playing these games, they might be fun or whatever, but like I don't know. They don't go in my top 3. They definitely don't. They don't go in my top 10.
Mm.
Like that's why Detroit Become Human is my favorite game of all time, because I felt fear. I felt
Mm.
like I felt like I was the biggest hero in the world, and I also felt like freaking crying during that game, right?
Mm.
Same goes for The Last of Us 1, and same goes for The Last of Us 2. Like, I cried in that game. I got scared in that game. I felt like I was insane freaking. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it should have. I don't think it deserved the amount of hate that it did.
Mm.
But oh well.
Definitely
It is
overrated.
what it is. And to switch the topic completely, you talking about being bought by Walmart.
Oh yeah, TikTok. Uh, the whole
Supposed to
TikTok
be
thing is
banned.
wild because they've had I think three different possible bans like this past month itself.
Mhm. For real. Like, when will it be banned? And will it be banned? Like,
Mm.
we don't know. And there's a new platform called Triller.
Triller.
That's basically like the new TikTok or whatever. And if I'm being honest, it's kind of crazy, because they took some of the people like that were on TikTok and gave them basically like a sponsorship, right?
Mm.
And I don't know if you know, but like one of the like TikTok houses was like called like the Sway House or something like that,
Yeah.
and now they're like the Triller House, and they live in a humongous mansion. I'm talking, their bathroom is my room plus my parents' room, and that's not a joke.
Jeez.
Their bathroom literally looks like a room, like a full room.
Hmm.
Like their pool house could be an apartment, literally somebody's apartment. Like it's insane the amount of money these people are making from TikTok, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
And with TikTok getting banned, like okay, are they getting bought by Walmart, or is that like the rumor or whatever?
I'm gonna have to recheck because it's either Walmart or Oracle.
Oracle. I honestly don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Oracle. Let me search that up. What the frick is Oracle? Sounds like an off-brand grocery store company.
Yeah, I think it's both of them, or Walmart and Oracle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what CNBC is saying.
Okay. That's a trusted source, right? CNBC. I don't know.
I mean, they do have a
Oracle.
tweet from TikTok itself on here too.
Okay. Uh, what does it say? Go ahead and read out the tweet.
Yeah, got you. Hold up. I think they deleted the tweet, but like from from the screenshot that they have, it says, "We are pleased that the proposal by TikTok, Oracle, and Walmart will resolve the security concerns of the U.S. administration." That's the first part of it.
Okay.
And the rest is kind of hard to read because it's shortcut.
Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Never mind. I do know what Oracle is. I've heard of them. I don't necessarily know what they do,
Hmm.
but I mean, just looking at their logo, I know that I've seen it.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't know what they do. Oh well, that's that. We're pretty much heading the end of this episode. This was honestly really good.
Yeah, definitely.
This was we talked about. I mean, most of this was PlayStation and stuff, but I mean, we are a gaming channel, so we gotta talk about that.
Man. I'm still surprised about how like poorly they managed the pre-order stuff.
Is it poorly managed? So many people have bought them that like they don't have enough.
Not only that, but like they should have all like in all honesty, they should have all constructed in a way that all companies or all other website that they're gonna sell it on would all do it at least like around the same time, like 9 o'clock or something, or 12 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Hey, real quick, who's your favorite streamer? Or do you watch streamers?
Well, back then he used to be Erika before he passed, and after that it became I'm Dante.
Oh my god! I was about to say my favorite streamer is I'm Dante.
Definitely.
Bro, I'm Dante's the GOAT. He's hilarious, bro.
He's one of the most underrated on Twitch, like in all honesty. And on YouTube, like the best reaction channel.
Like, explain to you who I'm Dante is. For real, like, channels are just, people, every once in a while they say something during, while they watch, like, a full entire video. Yeah. Literally, Dante pauses every 5 seconds to say something hilarious.
I think him and Zeus were the two reaction channels that really turned around the whole reaction community instead of doing something more than just sitting and watching.
And I mean, when I do like a reaction, I try to say something either during or right after, so it doesn't become just the person watching the other person's content, Yeah.
I sort of wish, like, I'm pretty sure you watch Corey, right? Corey X Genshin?
Yeah, Corey X Genshin, that's my favorite YouTuber.
Same here, man. So, like, whenever he does his Spooky Scary Sundays, I sort of wish there was a little bit more that he'd say, because a lot of the time he just sits and watches, and then, like, occasionally he does have a skit.
He does.
But, like, I feel like he should do a little bit more with it.
Well, the thing is, when he's doing the Spooky Scary Sundays, obviously you do want to, stay quiet so you can hear everything. And it is scary, I do like, obviously he gets jump scared or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do get what you mean. I do get what you mean. Um, Corey, he raised a whole bunch of money for water
Yeah,
in
300,000, I think.
yeah, his goal was what, 100,000, right?
Yeah.
And he beat it in an hour. I was there in the
I watched it
stream.
too, yeah.
I was there in the stream. I was so hyped when this man was like screaming when they hit 1,000. Then he brought out Mo. It was awesome.
6
Alright,
hours too.
yeah, for real. Alright, I think we're gonna get up here. This was definitely a pretty good episode. It started off a little bit rough just because I had no idea where we were going, but somehow we actually got some pretty good transitions in there, from transitioning to like PlayStation and everything. Like that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Obviously, Arian is going to be on the podcast more than just this time because, it's me, it's Zoom, and it's Arian all on the podcast. We're all.
The links to their channels will be down below.
Yeah, with links to the channels are going to be down below. I'm trying to think of an outro. I can never do an outro for these podcast episodes. Just never happens. Zoom couldn't make it to this one, which is unfortunate. He will make it to the next one. I will guarantee that, because we are not doing another episode if Zoom isn't here, because the next episode is going to actually have a guest, and we're going to somehow my schedule, Arian's schedule, the guest schedule, and Zoom schedule will all line up. I guarantee it. It will happen. Even if it takes 2 years, it will happen, okay? It will happen. But yeah, that's this has been the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new here and you watched till the end, then welcome to the end, I guess. And make sure you subscribe. And if you don't feel like subscribing, or you don't know if you should subscribe yet, go watch some other videos on the channel and then decide if you should subscribe. Obviously, go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.
Alright, thanks for having me, man.
Hey, no problem.